Okay, this one's a bit tougher to get out. Okay. Okay, so we got everything out. We have to pull it up. Oh, right. So let's try with this one. Maybe something was wrong with the first one we've tried. Let's see if this is gonna work. Again, a bit of a okay, that went almost smooth. Okay, got that one, this one. Smooth sail all the way. And usually when you have something put on simple, then it usually doesn't work. But let's see what's gonna happen. Let me just do one more thing before I place the ciss inside. So we've said we want to remove this plastic part because it's keeping the pipes more up than it should be, so it's folding a little differently. We also want to cut this down a bit, yeah, so it won't be much lower because we didn't do this cut, but we were gonna do that as well, a couple of centimeters shorter. Let's see. So yeah, we have to check this squeaky sound, and that would require removing this side panel. I'm gonna need the help of my colleague to do that, but let's see if this is gonna work. Yeah, so as you can see, when the electronic board on the cartridges are working, then when the printer recognizes the cartridges, it instantly starts head clean by itself automatically. So that's what the printer is doing, and you can see that there's some ink flowing through the head to the capping station, and that's all good. That's all good. So we fixed that problem up. And one more thing we have to check is this encoder inside. So we will do that, and then we are 100% done. Alright, so we have to do a few tweaks here and there. So this is a soaker that we're gonna put above the cable here, so when the owner, if the owner wants to clean the head manually with the syringe, so this will keep the cable and the contacts on the head protected if the alcohol gets spilled somewhere in on the head. And we actually shown that in some previous videos. You have a tab around the thorns of the head, and if the alcohol gets out of the tub, it goes straight to the cable. So if that happens, this will soak up the alcohol. And we also lower this down so the pipes would be folding a bit better. And what else we have to do is to place something in this small waste ink cartridge here for it's where the printer is dropping ink when it's spraying it after the or during the head clean. So you also have to, if you have an older model like 1400, you have to replace this stuff from time to time. So that's also, we put some new soaker inside. And if you have a L1800, you don't have this you don't have to do this type of maintenance, because L1800 is only cleaning on the right side, only cleaning about the capping station. It doesn't the head won't go to the end left position to spray out the ink. So that is only on older models such as this. So we got that done now, and the only thing left to do is to remove the side panel and check out the encoder. Why does it have strange sounds coming out? So we got the side panel off, and here's where the problem is. Let's see, when we turn on the printer, you're gonna hear a squeaky sound over here on the encoder. And basically what happens is that this kind of mechanism from working a lot gets a little bit of space over here between the driving shaft. So I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but the shaft, I can move it like I don't know, a millimeter or so front and back. You can hear the space between it. So if the shaft is spinning and comes to the right position, or let's from this point of view, it's closer to us, closer to camera, and then it scratches a bit to this on the sensor on the side here. So, and if we wanna keep the encoder between the forks without touching anything on the sensor, we need to push the shaft a bit to the rear. So that's, let's just try to power it on now. So, and turn it off so you can see the difference. So you can see it squeaks a bit, or that will be scratching on the one torn of the sensor. And now we will see what's gonna happen if I push it a bit to the back. So let's turn it off, and I'll be pushing it a bit. All right, so now you didn't hear any squeaking because I was pushing it with the finger to the back. So that's what we have to, one more time, that's what we have to do. We have to put something here on this this carrier to push the shaft a bit to the rear, so we can keep the encoder inside the fork without touching any thorns of the sensor here. And that's what we're gonna do. And the only thing left to do after that is to have some test prints. And now let's see if everything checks out and if we have all the colors in the print. CMYK, and yeah, I think we're good. Pretty sharp, pretty vibrant, all good. Life is good when you have when you see these 4 basic colors printed on the paper. So now you know for sure you're good and you're ready to print some shirts after this. Yeah, everything seems to be okay now. Did took quite a bit of checking and minor adjustments, but it's all doable, and as you can see now everything is working pretty good. Okay, so that would be all for this repair. We will start putting back things together, and this is all for this repair.